That's a lot more than it should take. But what's happened is he's learned how to back up away. Okay? Now, and he's not really leading up. Right here, he's looking. See how he gets real nervous with the back out? Alright, well that ain't nothing but somebody didn't teach him to load properly. And the fact that if you apply pressure at the wrong time, remember what I said?
Yeah.
Just before I left to come up here, there was one in Florida that they had every trainer around there come to load this horse, and nobody could load her, and she had the exact same kind of stuff, would do the exact same stuff, but it took me 11 minutes. And while I'm loading her, a mini donkey comes up there and gets in the trailer too. Now, but you watch him. See, when you speak, right then for just a second, he had a thought about moving backwards.
Yeah, I saw it.
Alright, but and all I'm doing with him right now is just spending time saying, you know what, there ain't bad stuff happening.
Yeah.
See, because what people will do is they'll try and get behind him, or they'll try and do
That's
other
what everybody
stuff.
wanted to do. They wanted to get behind him and crack a whip or hit him with it. And I'm like, no. Like,
Well, this horse will get in the trailer, but watch him, he's thinking backwards.
yeah.
Now, watch. You see, I didn't show up for that, but now. Good for you. Good for you, yes. Now. You gotta learn how to do something different besides that.
Yeah.
Now,
No.
now, watch him. See, you can tell the instant
He's got to get him halfway out of the trailer. But eventually he'll get him to step them hind legs out and stand with the front legs in.
Kind of like the horse whisperer.
Yes.
He is a horse whisperer. They call them horse whispers, but they're really natural horsemen.
Yeah.
There was only a few of them that really practiced this. Ray Hunt Tom Durant's, Bill Durant's. I think Buck Brannon.
Now, see, a horse that leads up, he'll go anywhere you ask him to go. Right then, he stepped up, but you can tell by his ears, he's thinking backwards. Now,
Yep.
watch it.
Yep. And it goes forward.
I worked with Ronnie before I even had a horse.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw what he was doing, and I was like, I gotta learn that.
Yeah.
So I spent my money on him instead of the horse. So then when I got a horse, I was already halfway into it. That was better.
That is.
See, if you show up for that fight, hell, he'll back all the way over there and
Yeah.
back off.
Yes.
Okay.
Sit in the front seat.
Well, that's what happened when we brought him home. I went to open that middle panel, and
Yeah, but
he
it-
shot back.
It's all a matter of, you heard me say in there earlier, I don't know if you heard me say it or not, but you teach a horse to unload before you teach him to load.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Now, and you see that time,
He's going backwards.
he stepped up there.
That was better.
His legs aren't shaking.
He stepped up there, and I just turned around and walked away from him. Now, but I will tell you this about this horse. I mean, he's a nice horse, all right, but watch him. Okay, that's good. Done good. See, that was actually a little better back out
That was awesome.
than what we've had before.
Yeah.
Okay, but, and what he's doing, looking around too much, okay? And watch him. He had a good thought there for just a second, but now, you watch him. See, I didn't escalate,
No.
okay? That's your head. You want to pull on it, go ahead,
Yeah.
okay? But him getting comfortable, I've seen some of the stuff I've seen happen at the back of a horse trailer. Absolutely makes me wonder if they'll, why in the world would they want to get in that trailer?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, but it's about making this a good place instead of a bad place. Now, and good for you.
It's getting better.
That was
All
good.
right, that's a good spot to stop right now.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's had quite a bit of success today. To
Yes.
be perfectly honest with you, and There's some other things I want to talk to you about with this horse
Yeah.
that I saw in fooling with him that I don't like. Okay. And if you're gonna ride him, we really need to be dealing with that. Okay, and that's, he got a little squirrely out there when the rope got around his hind feet. Okay. And watching, he had a thought right then. He's having another thought. But then he decided
Maybe just said shit.
see. So the actual problem is probably more with the back out than it is the actual load. I mean, he's learned how to say no. Okay, right then he had a really good thought. But he's now, and I'll tell you something else about this horse. All right, y'all come get him.